This next segment we're gonna talk about is blocking out noise. I don't know how else to put it to you or how else to lay down the foundation other than these college coaches, these NBA coaches, execs, GMs, these whoever you think that you want to be seen in front of, nobody gives a fuck what you did before. Nobody cares how many stars you had in high school. Nobody cares how many stars or followers you got in college. And essentially, nobody cares what you did before you get to that next level. At the end of the day, you have to go out there and produce every time you step on the floor in some type of way. And so when I say block out this outside noise, stop listening to people that tell you exactly what you want to hear. That's the exact opposite of what you need to do. You need to surround yourself with people that tell you what you need to hear. And I've had a very big blessing with that in my circle. Starting even when I was a kid, one of the first things my dad told me was, as many people want to see you win, there's going to be just as many that want to see you fail. And I can remember just as an early age that I had haters. I had people that didn't want to see me do what I'm doing now, who told other people or told the world that I wasn't going to be what I was going to be. They tried to tell God, with his creation, with one of his favorites, how he was going to limit them. And at the end of the day, he has the last say so. And so you have to completely block that out. It doesn't matter what somebody says on Twitter, Instagram, what they text your phone, if they get your number, none of that matters. Which is why you have to have a strong belief and mental space with yourself. Because the outside noise is just noise. You have to remember, which goes back into the work that you put in. So allowing a stranger or allowing somebody that's only seen you play 3 or 4 times, or allowing a friend that wasn't in the gym with you, even a family member that wasn't in the gym with you, tell you what you can and can't do when you step in between those lines is nonsense. It's complete bullshit. And don't believe it. Believe in yourself. Believe in what the work you've put in. Believe in what you're capable of doing. Because if you don't believe it, you can't get these coaches to believe it. And it starts with you. It starts with your confidence, and the confidence comes from the work. And you just have to remember that at the end of the day, those people have to wake up and go talk about the next kid the next day, talk about the next kid the next day. And it just leads to destruction if you continue to feed into it and pay attention to them. Because you can't. Only thing that matters is what the good Lord thinks of you and what you think of yourself. And that's the most important thing. Sometimes blocking out the outside noise is blocking out the ones you love, or blocking out your best friends, or blocking out a girlfriend. And that's just what the game comes to. And that's if you want to go to where you say you want to go. If you want to play in tens and thousands of fans in the Big 12 or the SEC or the ACC. That's if you want to make it to the NBA and play in front of the greats, play in front of 30,000 fans. That's if you want to do that. Blocking out noise also comes with those sacrifices. And sometimes you have to block out the most important people in your life. Sometimes the people you love can cripple you and can derail your career in so many ways you have no clue of. The example I've always used was, if we post a picture on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook and we get 100 comments, and we get all good comments from 99 people telling us how great we are, and then that one comment tells us that we're the worst player in the world, we tend to pay attention to that one comment. And that's the least important comment on the feed, on your picture. But why, as athletes, we pay attention to it so much? Because we want everybody to love our game. We want everybody to love us. And you have to get to a point where you have to say, I'm not going to let that person affect who I am, affect my confidence. Because at the end of the day, I still have to wake up and I have a job to do. Their job is to troll you. Their job is to get on your social media and try to break you. But you cannot break what God created. You can't break something God put here to be great. And you have to remember that. And if he's on your side, there's nothing that can defeat you. But don't let your own self defeat you. Don't let your own mind defeat you. Don't you let your own worries, anxiety, and fear of being great defeat you. Because you're extremely capable. And again, I'm going to keep saying that no matter where you're from, how tall, how fast, how big, ethnicity you are, you have a chance. And it's going to be up to you.